Yeah, I like that.
Annuel said last in the chat. Fuck. He's last, guys.
Hey, well, I miss Andy. Well,
Better go Seaport.
yeah, I'm about to go to sleep. Thank you for asking. I'm gonna go to sleep. Hey, heard that shit.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go live in a minute. Trying to break all this down.
They're baking the cake at 12 8.
Big game earlier.
I don't know. I probably
When you're ranked
gotta
in the top
upload it.
five, your very existence is
I'm
a
doing it now.
cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked
Oh, girl.
squad has found
Yeah.
itself coming into a snake pit in this
Look
one.
how
Hungry as
Your
hell.
college football
59
Saturday
gigabytes.
continues
Annuel
with a
Feel Lit
great
said
showdown
Stone
here on
College
EA
420
Sports.
did 9/11. Huh?
Oh, it's too much. Look, all that space is just shit that I clipped.
I've already beat 2 rounds. I'm first.
Kickoff here and all
That's what
lined up, and we're ready to
Damn,
put
right?
total
Fuck,
leather.
still here? God damn, graduate.
Nah, right.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game.
Lamar's friend.
And he has to have a ton of confidence
Okay, so these
coming
are
into
2 of
this
the
one,
best
David.
rushing
Yeah, it was a
offenses
great
in the
week. And
and
watching
2 of
that
the best
tape before
rushing
this game,
defenses
like
in
you
the
could
country.
tell, man,
This
he
is
was
going to be
seeing
a
it
fun
quick.
game.
The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He's got it on the right. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the sprint.
Jones to throw. Looking down the middle. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And here comes the punt team. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. And what a luxury it is to have a weapon like this at tight end. He is a big play that can happen at any moment.
Your own? See time?
They'll run it.
Good fucking run.
He's got the first down. Finally stopped
Jimmy
at the
John.
46 after a 15-yard gain. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Look out!
Yes, that's a sack.
And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The run inside. It's Baker. Runs into a wall. They'll give him 1 out to the 8. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Jones wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Baker.
First down.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Turning it off. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, appreciate that.
3 tight ends in the formation on first and 10. To the ground. He's got it again.
Shout out to you, J-Ho.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Deep in the season, that crisp air
Hope you're the best, but don't be
this
living much.
feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on
care about
high.
night,
Like you
fuck.
could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an
Hello,
absolute
night, Bob.
showdown.
They're all over it. Hauls it in.
Get there. Yes, sir. He fought.
Pick up yardage.
Fight for your food.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Passing game kept his
I
drive
think you were
moving.
still on
Let's see
my
if they
team
try it
until
again.
people left.
Gets the back moving. Tight end finds a soft spot. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43.
Your running back is
The
Jimmy
completion
John.
picked up 6 yards on first down. Now
Yeah, I
second
just
and
made
4.
Jimmy John.
Quick give. It's Baker. Pull to the ground.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Jesus.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical
Look at
down
that
and
one
distances in
goddamn
this
running
game,
back,
like
bro.
that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Generic.
Yeah.
I had to make Jimmy John a replacement.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive.
Oh, yeah, you got Justin Chase.
Yeah, just
Looking for the edge.
Go get him.
He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space.
I
and he
did
picks up
that
the
to be
first
Justin
down.
Jefferson and Jamar Chase.
Here's this
And what's
offense
funny
with a
about it,
fresh
now
set
that I
of
think about it, I
downs.
just named them Justin and Chase from Food
Dropping
Line.
back, it's McClung. Got his man.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel, understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through it. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
See if you're lying.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've
Design
had to
y'all
kick
to
it away.
be I designed y'all to be the best team in the fucking nation.
Searching for space. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't
team in
have to.
Texas.
Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the yoke.
Best team in the
Bunch
world.
formation for these receivers. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Pop Strokes is
That
still
back had
here.
nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Wide receiver going in
Is
motion.
the other Shemalu brother still there? Didn't one of them just go?
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long.
This is for you, baby boy.
Got to give the defense credit.
Strokes got 2
Watching
tackles.
film,
Yeah,
anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved.
Jerry, you know
Everybody
you
on
finna get your
defense
ass
on
whooped
the
in
same
the
page,
dinner conference
playing
too,
together.
right?
I love it.
No.
God damn it. Couldn't fight.
He was fighting his
He
way
said
toward
these
those sticks, but they'll
these
stop him a
on
couple of
the-
yards short.
in the.
And defensively on third down, man, that is
Look,
absolutely
bro, it don't matter
your
how much
goal.
time
want
and
to
effort
play
you put
top
into it. It's
down,
about if your
play
team
back. If they
good,
want to
bro.
dump the ball off to
The
the running
characters
back,
we
so
making
be
gonna
it.
be
But you gotta
automatically
tackle them, and
made,
you
so
got
it
to
don't
get them to the
matter.
ground, and that's exactly what this defense does, and they force the fourth down.
We're gonna have a lot of depth like
field in
OKC.
front of them as they
Yep,
look at
I
this
had like
possession
40
from their own
players.
20.
I was telling niggas,
Snags it
the
quickly
teams.
on
I gotta
that.
build my
Got
team
the
up.
completion, but nowhere
Name the game
to go as
step,
that
so I have a lot
defense
of
reacted quickly. What
Make
can
at
they
least.
pull
I
out of
try
the
to make at least
playbook here
3
on
people for each
second and
position.
long from the 17?
Get
Oh,
on.
pressure's coming.
Yes, sir.
He'll try to do it himself. Thought he saw some daylight.
Because I
and
learned
this
if you
defense
make 3
closed
people for
quickly,
every
maybe
position,
picked up
at least
one
one
on
of
the
them or
play.
2 of them gonna be starting.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20.
You only make one, and that nigga a rookie. He ain't
Pulls
playing
it in.
like
He'll
Drew
be
Choke,
stopped
bro. That
short
nigga
at
was
the line of the
legendary.
game.
He didn't
Needed
play his
about
rookie
3 more
year.
on that
Became one of the best quarterbacks. He won the
And here
Heisman.
comes
Yeah, he
the
won the
punt
Heisman.
team.
So far, this game has been.
Trying to make one miss.
I'm about to make
And he's
Jose
gonna get it up
Louise
to
on my
about
dinner
the
check.
29-yard
got you.
line before he's brought down.
You gotta put him on.
But see what they have dialed up
first-
as this drive starts from the 29-yard line.
Sad Luis.
Hits
I put him where?
inside. It's Baker.
On brisket
Couldn't
barbecue.
find a lane. A pickup of
that's
1 to the 31.
History.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run.
Listen
When
to me
you
and so it's
commit to
actually
the run
done as
like
well.
this, obviously
Did you
you
send the
can give up some
prospects
plays
too?
in the
Because we got so
passing
many
game,
fucking
but
groups.
you got to stop the
Okay,
run
I
first.
remember.
Back
Is it
scouting
the
on the
wake up?
screen.
Damn
And
it!
he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. It has been all defense
Doing
all
chat?
the
How y'all doing,
time
sir?
in the early
He
going
in the
as
wake.
we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that.
Yeah, it's not. And
Still looking for our first score of the game as we start the second quarter.
Put Jayhawk stream on the projector.
This
Hey,
offense
Louise.
had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Off the bootleg, lost to toss it.
That was a dumb.
They get enough
Oh,
rush,
fuck.
and it pays
Fuck,
off
man.
the sack at the 20.
Strangle you.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Dynasty, bro.
OG squad.
On the return, the solid return
on
there
link.
offsets some of the punt
I'm about to
yardage and
click on this
really sets up
prospect
this
information.
offense nicely.
Okay, this one's at the breakfast
And the
conference.
offense takes the field ready to go back to
It's
work.
in OG
We'll see if
squad.
they can be a
Click on
little more
links in the
productive
chat.
this time around. A 3 and out the last
got
time
it
they had
already.
the ball. Back to throw.
You should have
It's
took my phone
Quan.
up, bro. I'll have to go to Safari and click on.
Unloads to the
I got
wideout.
both of them in Safari.
And they won't
Breakfast
be able to
and the
connect
dinner. I just click
downfield,
between
looking
which one.
for a big-time play.
Because
Line
I got
down
to
to
make
cover,
shit
and
for
they
the
need a
breakfast
chunk
still.
here
Because
on
that bitch
second
going to be
down.
back in 5 years after the dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air.
Oh no.
Saying Jerry talking about he posting nigga, no, you better be
Ripped it
focused.
inside the
We still
15.
playing both.
Finds the
All right,
finish
hold on.
line for the touchdown.
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense
Damn
rolling.
it, chat.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just
Right,
2
CFB.
plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
What's the lowest height on that
He'll
game?
start the
Jayhawk?
return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over.
I'm going to just do
From the
5-5.
gun,
If you
stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
He's going to be
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll
What
send the
number
back
you
in
gonna wear?
motion.
4.
On target.
We got it.
Works.
Oh,
First down.
he's got some space.
Yes, sir.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
His nickname is
With
not
a
Migra.
first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
Oh, what? How much he weigh?
What you can have.
What
The
fucking
defense wouldn't let him
like
loose.
these
and
weak
even
ass
though it's a
juke moves?
completion,
Just
they
fucking
lost yardage.
run.
They'll need a bunch on second down.
Hey, he gonna be
Jones
good. I
to
had a nigga
throw.
named Lil Man.
Damn, I think you are.
One of the
Turns
best
it
niggas
upfield.
out there.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's
I
head
think you
now.
will.
It's
It
third
says
and
you will.
long, so you know you're expecting
there.
pressure. You got to know where
In
your
your- in
hot
your
routes are.
NPC.
You got to be able to read the coverage
Just
and
me
make
and
sure you
Trey
get
Fox.
this football out of your
Give
hands
me a
quickly
ride.
to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
There were
Oh my
serious
God.
revolutions on that
I'm
third
gonna
down
piss me
pass,
off.
but it's incomplete.
The
The punt team makes its way onto the field.
running like a bitch.
They've been busy out
Who
there
is,
to
I'm gonna
punt
make
for the
all my
5th
players
time
now,
today.
and then
Making
once
his
the
first move.
breakfast conference ends,
Couldn't
then
get
I'm gonna start
away
making
from
plays
that
for other
cover team,
teams
and
while
they've
we
got
take
him
that
down
break.
at the
So it could be.
23.
I'm gonna focus on my
So
team, get
we'll
all my
see
players
the
made now
offense on the
first.
field to start this drive. They think there's room
Good
to run to
run.
the right here. They get him on the ground. Boy, they
Can you
took
remind
the
me to play Call
business
of
into
Duty?
that run as he
No.
picked up 8.
And nigga, I just talked on Call of Duty
Got
because
8
you left
on
the session.
first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2.
I literally fucking coronavirus like, oh,
The give to
That's
the
gonna
back.
be a first down run.
Here's a little room there. He
Falcon
gets
and
those
Imperial
chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
It's still saying to join game session.
Finds his man on the RPO. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
George
Short pickup
Bushington. I
of 4
forgot
on
that
first
was your
down, dealing with
fucking
a
name.
2nd and 6. Was to pass.
I wonder if I can change my name.
Big time defense.
That total goes to 16.
And he can fill up the hand now with that
Fuck
pick,
yeah,
man.
come
That's
on.
number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy
Yeah, I
where we're
think I
going to be
missed it.
calling his name over and over again.
A snap was to throw to start this drive.
Let the play fucking
Makes the
develop,
grab. It's
dude.
DeMarco. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Promoted you.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. And he'll be
Leader.
hit immediately.
You
No
want to play
gain
classic
on the
Black Ops or
play.
you want to play iron shit?
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option
Do
plays, and
classic, fuck
sometimes
it.
you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't
Big time.
necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads
Be
against
there,
the different
please.
defense.
Overthrow.
And
God,
the
lock the
connection
fuck
going through the
in.
big play. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Looking to throw, it's McClung. Just
knockout.
missed
That
on the
should've been picked
connection,
off,
incomplete. 2nd and long here.
Shout out to everybody watching the stream. Sorry I'm not that talkative. I want to win this game. So I'm locked in right now.
He'll set up to throw.
He's just
Finds
wide
his
the
man.
fuck
They
open.
stay
Who's
aggressive
part of
and
the
push their way
goddamn
out to
zone
the
with that?
33, and it's first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the
Right,
field, but it's
spaghetti.
not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Renee, calm down
And
in
man,
there.
the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Get some pressure.
Under pressure. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Long way to go on 2nd down. He's looking to pass.
Oh no, man, I took a playing card.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. This offense doing business in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
Touchdown.
Finds his man.
Not yet.
They're able to keep
Someone's
him
name
out
is
of the end
Masal.
zone.
Damn
He'll be
defense.
stopped at
Fuck.
the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Yeah, nigga, you
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal.
nigga,
Shit.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
Son of
And he
a-
burrows his
We
way into
scraped
the
and
end zone
swallowed.
for a touchdown.
I'm like,
Follow
God,
the blockers.
fuck
The
out that
offensive
cereal.
line will
God
take you to
damn.
the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it
Nah,
requires
nigga, we
a little
heard
bit of
every
skill to
fucking
find that hole and, slither
It's
through a
like
little crack.
one
That was
scoop
not a
left,
crack.
literally.
That was
What?
wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the
God
blocking was
damn.
outstanding.
Nah, this nigga pulled the same shit in Vegas. Fucking White
And
Castle, we
it'll
come
be a
back in
touchback. The
the
ball
liquor store.
will come
Nigga
out
ate
to the
one of my
25-yard line.
Oh,
No
yeah.
reason to be in a big
Hey,
rush.
nigga, you
They
better
have
get
some time here late in the half.
Like, didn't get some.
They'll try to pop the draw.
He couldn't say like,
Forges ahead. Picks up about
walk
3
in the
to the
car.
29.
Here, you can have one.
And those
Exactly
body
that.
blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back
It's okay, we wind
10,
up eating the fuck.
15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football
Outside of
games,
it.
they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Bitch.
I'm just going to spectate this one.
He's got an open
How'd
man.
that get through?
They make the stop,
what?
but this
Shut up.
passing
Just-
game does
just
some
be happy
damage,
it
and they
happened.
move the sticks with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Keeping it on the ground
haven't played
inside.
COD in so
It's
long.
Baker.
What kind of doo-doo at this?
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Protect me.
Jones wants to throw it.
Down here.
Back's
No
got it on
fucking
the screen.
blockers, of course.
And that one looked great on the
Oh,
grease board,
fuck.
but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 3rd and
Oh, that's a
long,
fair.
a lot of ground to cover.
He killed me, buddy.
From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on.
Right there.
Out wide right, it's
Terrible.
Baker. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first.
God damn it.
And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to
teammate
play
blew.
this 4th down. They
I
bring the
fucking
punter
compete. I
onto
don't
the
give a
field
fuck about
now.
winning the game. I just want to
Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted.
Let's go.
Oh,
Hey.
Now on the counter.
Good tackle.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
He's got
There
it.
you ho.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The defense uses a timeout. That's their
That's a
first.
dumbass fucking call by me.
They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Here comes the heat. They've got him. Great pressure by this
Needed that
defense.
so bad.
Trying to
Motherfuckers
save
is
time
trash
on
right there.
defense, they use their 2nd timeout.
Come on.
And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Save me
Quarterback
some
just
moonshine.
held that too long on a 3rd down play, and the sack will force the punt. On the return, he's brought down, but a
All right,
really
we got
solid
time to
effort to
hopefully
pick
get a
up
field goal
every
range
bit of
right here.
yardage he could on the punt return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the
Say
play
I feel
calling be?
sick and I just can't make it.
Jones to
And then I'm
throw.
gonna come bring you to work and drop you off there. I'll
Snags
just go in the shop.
He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys
need
are
this run to be
so
quick so we can
productive, and
call time for
offenses
catch.
really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Pull
Thank you.
down there,
We
but
cut
they'll
to
move the
55
sticks,
yards
and
now.
it's a first down. As we close in on halftime, a
I don't take
timeout
my
is
care
taken
packages.
here.
Fuck you.
Oh, the attempt
And he
is
fucking
no
missed,
good.
bro. God
And after
damn
the
it.
miss, it's still a 14-point game. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and
Son of
we
a
will now check in
bitch.
with Kevin Connors in the
Wait,
studio.
why you shoot up your
Guys,
ex
we
car?
knew this would be a telling
said he
week,
was
and
responding
week
to a
12
burglary.
has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right
Instead of
away.
attacking anyone.
We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the #1 team, the Tennessee Volunteers.
And it's the Volunteers in a little bit of hot water right now. They're down. I know we haven't even hit halftime, but anytime the number one team in
He
the
ended up
country is
behind me. How
losing,
the fuck?
that's headline news. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down.
God damn it, we kick off.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. That 43-yard field goal attempt was well within his range, but he misfired, and they'll turn the ball over. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 26.
Locked in, there you go.
Red Evan on the RPO. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. This time they'll go to the running game. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all. Looking downfield, it's McClung.
Let's go.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today.
How do you moonwalk to Calabasas?
Looks it in. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Drops back on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Baker.
We can't run the
Not
ball.
much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
This game's a disaster.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football. And I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo and you need explosive plays through the air.
That was funny.
On 3rd and
All I
long,
heard
he has to
was,
throw
It's
for it.
He's coming from
Right
the
side, it's
1st
Baker.
down, yes sir, thank you.
Lowers those pads. Big play.
Fuck,
Takes
we
him into
needed that.
plus territory. He's out of bounds at the
Get him again.
47. From the 47-yard
Should have
line on
pointed both of them right
1st
there.
and
They should
10.
have shit on me.
Fresh center downs going to the air. He's going to take off.
Good run.
He just handled it poorly, and it's a
He
fumble.
was already down.
And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
Yeah.
And let's hold on just
Ball
a
went out
minute here
bounds
as the
anyway,
officials
so
are going to
it doesn't
have a
matter.
second look.
ah,
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10.
Good run.
9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts.
Oh, isn't there spawn? That's
Working the ground game.
That's the 1st down.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
I do got
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get in the space and make the big game.
All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Makes the grab.
Like I said, can't afford a field goal.
Squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Finally, the offense.
Timing and better execution. That is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running
Right,
to, the
come on,
quarterback
defense, let's do it
receiver
again.
on the same page. That's why you
Shout
get
out
the
to everybody
touchdown.
still watching. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't already.
He's up there.
He'll bring it out. It's Simon. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Oh, you okay?
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense.
Yeah.
Fuck,
They'll
green
run the
pass.
RPO
Let you
and
know we
throw
still
it
love
right.
you.
God damn it! Someone go!
Create
Oh my
some
god!
space. Took
Make
it
an effort to go get
off
him,
the
bro.
36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant.
Dang, you died.
Man, that is exactly how you
No,
execute an
saw 3
RPO.
people.
Like quick read,
Try to hold him
get
to
the
a
ball
field
out of
goal.
your hand, get it to
Oh,
your
yeah.
receiver in
Yeah.
space really quickly
No,
on
hold him to a
target,
field goal.
and you can make big
He's gone.
plays. That they made that RPO
see
look
that.
That's why I
so
fucking talk about this
smooth
time, baby.
and so
Check over
effortless.
there. I think
My behind.
All the
My
way
behind.
down to the 15-yard line. It's
Fuck you.
first down. Running it to the right. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that
Now?
play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Everything is awful when you suck. You know what I mean?
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense
Motherfucking
swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
chilled out.
Man, the coach is going to absolutely give him an earful. You have to understand the situation in the game. I got a chance to go up by 2 scores. We're winning the football game. Ball security. I can't reach that thing. I got to cover it with 2 hands.
150 gigabytes.
Make sure I don't turn it over. What a big time
190.3
mistake.
gigabytes.
Motion from the back.
Hey, JR.
The fake wants to throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third
I
down.
want to let you know, JR,
This
it's
is
going
a
to be all
top
right.
25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Motion from the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Makes the grab. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
Who are you throwing
to?
Can't
make the play on third down.
God, that's a fucking.
And here comes the punt team.
We're doing
Trying to get started. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Play action on first down. Good timing on the quick out. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. DB's right up on the receivers.
The Halloween game.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
How many games y'all got to buy?
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Fuck John Cena.
3rd and 3.
This George Washington is still.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wants to throw it.
Yeah, I'm in a store right now.
Fires to the
I know you
wideout.
said
On target
nobody
over
who
the
wear
middle.
jean shorts.
He's
Fuck
got
out of
first
here, John
down
Cena.
yardage as they move it to the 44.
Fuck.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him.
2K27.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
What?
They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to move them on the counter.
What'd you get?
Hit
Tackle.
and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not
Yeah, I
that
take $10
time.
off from
It's
you
the
now.
big guys
Nah,
up
nah,
front on defense getting penetration, and they're
I can get
sending him back for
Crush
the
on the
tackle for
goddamn
loss.
slants, dude.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They've got a 1st and 10 as we are inside a minute to play here in the third.
They got trailers for Modern Warfare? Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick give.
First down.
Powers through the defender. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. Right back to the well. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Looks as if the defense was a little too
And
eager
the
there. Got into the
fucking
neutral zone.
sorry ass
That'll be a
defense
5-yard
had to
penalty.
jump. God damn it, bro.
Hell let loose Vietnam.
The offense needed something, just anything to give them just a little breathing
Unleash hell
room,
in the
and the
jungle,
defense provided it with that penalty.
That's a touchdown.
Red pass, it's complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Very fucking stinking ass nasty ass bitch.
And talk about
Halloween
spreading
the
the
game.
ball
When's that
around,
come out?
everyone getting a chance to show off the hands
4th.
based on the number of
That's
targets
what
we've seen.
It does not come out.
That shit looks lit. They got trailers for it or no?
Yeah.
They'll
They have
try to
gameplay
open
and
the
everything.
quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone.
Yeah, Michael Myers gonna be whipping his car.
And then
Makes the grab on the left. Try to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Michael
Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Damn, that fucking gameplay looks
Now
lit.
3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here.
Hello, key. The best thing I want to do when I'm not
Looking to throw, it's McClung.
ringing the bell.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his
I
foot.
think you just said stop. Buddy.
And it's good.
Everybody, I'm
And
just
that
riding.
lead
Like,
grows
BB, y'all
even
need a
bigger.
ride? I got candy in my
And
face.
3 more on the board, and this kicker
it
is
is
starting
Michael,
to get a
players run a match
reputation
on the-
starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really
That
depend
shit looks
on.
lit.
On the run from
It's a
inside his own
1v4.
5.
It's by El
Tackle
Phonic
brought
and
down
Gun
at the
too.
16-yard
Yeah,
line
yeah,
after
the same
the
people who made
return.
up.
Now
Oh,
this
man.
offense is back on the field. Snaps it,
Stinky,
they'll
you
throw
can't
to
be up
start the
here.
drive.
You guys,
Out
man.
wide left, it's
Off, nigga.
Baker. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were
back.
backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
Metal Gear Solid's coming
They'll
out.
snap this one from the 32.
Bullshit.
It's 1st down.
I'm assuming all the survivors
Shut
gonna
it
be
down,
Halloween
going up
characters. I
top.
want to be Laurie Strode.
Fires it
Nah,
beautifully
actually,
in
they're
on the
not.
crosser.
It's just random
This
people.
is the moment for this
Yeah.
offense to put a drive
Nah, we
together.
need-
It doesn't matter what's happened up to the
we
point
need
of this
Laurie
game, but
Strode
you're
in there,
trailing
Laurie
right
Strode's
now.
only in
You
the
got to
story
put
mode.
some points up on the board. This is
It's
where
just
all
tired.
11 guys need to
Yeah,
be
there's a
playing
story mode. You
together
play as
as
Michael.
one.
The sanitarian, like in the
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make.
Shows you how he
Like, they
broke
have to
out
make contested
in the
catches.
beginning
They've
movie.
got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive
Shows the
plays.
mask
Those
broke in the
50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those
Yeah, I'll see you
plays.
kill everyone.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
You got
Well, the good news
Cola
is
on
you
there.
got the 1st down running it there on 2nd and short. But the bad news is you're down. by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter, and
Look at me
2,
fucking
3, 4-yard gains
the
aren't
Be
going to
there.
get it done. You've got to
Yes.
start
Needed
chucking
that.
this thing
Keep going.
vertically and get back in the game.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the
We need
28.
a touchdown.
Yeah,
And it's another 1st and 10 play. Jones wants to throw it quickly out to the tight end.
Keep going.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Ajax chasing us.
Yeah, and this offense, listen,
Yes,
we're in
I was
14,
gonna-
right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there. Just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On a ground to cover here on 3rd and long.
Fucking pebble ass nuts, nigga.
Buddy, first of all, you got pebbles.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Nigga, that's what my ball.
Fires
Tough
to the
catch.
tight
First and
end.
goal. Come on, guys.
He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to the end zone.
Oh my God, we needed that. So bad.
That's a touchdown.
With more leg.
Come on.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the
Uncle
same
Mo has
company that
changed
made that.
sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get
Yes,
you
you
close in the ball
never
game.
played Marvel.
The defense needs to come
Come
out
on,
here,
defense.
get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
That nigga could teleport in the closets and shit. Yeah.
He'll bring it out. It's Simon. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second guessing that return. And now the offense will come onto the field again.
Defense.
Oh, he can do that same shit where he like shift like Jason. Yeah.
Trying to establish the run.
Jason with Michael Myers.
Gets his way ahead, pick up a 3
Basically,
and
and
gets
you
it to
can
the
miss him.
20-yard line.
But he can walk through windows.
Well, the
and
offense
shit.
has
That's
the
cool.
lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that
I'm
teams
mad
around the
at-
country practice
This is a
having the
game.
lead late in the game and needing to
Made a
ice it
movie.
by running the football and throwing
killed
high
that, huh?
percentage passes.
Third
The RPO
down.
got him.
Come on.
He
Exactly.
is
Stop,
stopped
defense. Come on,
behind the
come
line
on.
of scrimmage. They'll lose
Oh, what do you
yards
think
on
of
that
it?
one.
Nope. Oh no, I just want
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long.
Come on, defense. Come on.
Looking downfield, it's McClung. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
No!
Makes the grab deep.
Son of a
Wide open
bitch!
spaces. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. So that's not exactly optimal as far as the defense starting a stand, giving up an 80 spot. Now dealing with a 1st and goal. Gets it in there for a touchdown.
What
That
goddamn
is a drive and a
stop? That's
score
all I
they
fucking
absolutely
needed.
had
bro.
to
Ever
have. Now
play,
making it a
Red
2-possession
Faction?
game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They
they have it
mixed it up, but
remastered or
getting
not?
that score, that is
Take a
huge for
fair
their
catch.
win probability
Take
now.
a fair catch.
Favorite game to play on PlayStation
On the
3.
move.
God
from side to
damn!
side.
Save us some
To
time!
get out to
Let's
the
go to the
18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays.
That's cheeks, nigga.
First play of this drive. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Making my way
Finds his
down.
man down the middle.
Go.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the
Great.
big
You
bucks.
made him
This is
come
why the
backwards to the
quarterback is
goddamn ball,
glamour
you idiot.
position. Like you've got to trust him. He's got to come
All
through.
these
They got to
fucking
put a few
plays
drives
suck.
together here to get back in this football game.
Well, what about 2K My Career Co-op? What about that?
They'll try to get it through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Fucking
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that. So they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Man, on 4th and 2, I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the first down, running physically downhill. That's all you want on those 4th and 2 situations.
Got it behind the line. It's Baker. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few. 2nd and long here.
You know, I think at this situation in the game, trailing like they are with only a couple minutes to go, short throws aren't going to get it done. You're going to have to be a lot more aggressive.
Makes the catch and he's free.
Yeah.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
I don't know.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Jones to throw. Soft spot in the middle. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
I'm pitching the goddamn play, yo, boy!
The sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
God, this game is
first
trying to
downs
sell
like
me.
this, and they move the sticks, and they get some momentum. Look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
I'm doing this shit. I'm inviting him to a party like a dickhead.
Wants to keep it in the air. He'll get rid of it. Pick off to stop the threat.
Such a hard position to be successful. And when you know you need 2 scores and it's under 2 minutes, the defense, look at them. Great job playing pass, understanding the situation, breaking on the football, and ending this football game.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Bringing it back. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming.
Just
and
knee
we
it
are
out.
running
Damn,
right
you
at
went
you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Swapped immediately.
No point
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you...
Yeah, nigga. Who said that? Why would you? I got feelings too. He just wanted to touch me down there. What? He's
Well, we're not going to the conference championship game now.
It's a really good feeling that you do drugs.
Well, get ready for the bowl game at least.
A women trap.
there's a double XP event in Call of Duty in 2 days.
Really?
I do.
It's great.
If you want to be,
Kinda.
oh, I don't like the SMG. Let's see what this bitch look like. What you know about crack? What you know?
Fuck.
What you?
Yeah. I miss Cody whenever he used to be like, "Can I get a fuck y'all?"
Can I get a shut the f up? Well,
No. Fuck you, big dog.
When?
Get some fucking turkey bacon.
That's it.
It's time for not laughing.
Right now, we have 3 teams that are rejected to make the conference college football playoff.
Oh yeah, right now, big dog. I'm on the way. Don't answer the door. Boo.
Needs to know.
I'm gonna go sleep on the roof, big dog.
I was just saying, invite George Washington.
Hello. Wish Jack was here. I could ask him.
Bacon basically
No,
covers the college football playoff spot with a win.
How you feel about that?
Stop. Slap a bitch like China did.
I'm gonna have to report you to the BBB.
The big beautiful bitches.
All right, chat. Fuck. That's this point.
Business, bro. I did 8 hours of work and you didn't pay me.
Oh,
So we at least have a cool bowl projection.
Hey, babe.
The Alamo Bowl. I don't want to go to fucking San Antonio.
Hey, man.
yeah.
Somewhere else.
Got big women over here. What? Shout out, Chuck.
Well, last game of the regular season coming up.
Yeah, fuck the Spurs.
Going back next year.
Nigga. I miss.
Don't stop. Just bop.
Don't stop. Believe in your classic domination and
Pop it.
rocket.
Twist it. Pull it.
That nigga blew me up in YouTube. What a bitch, nigga. We lost all the zones. Even the cow zones. One of that.
Alright, let's finish the season. Well,
And you'll fuck. You don't want to that fuckity fuck. Yo, Padus.
shout out to everybody that's watching the stream.
The lights are
Me and the
shining
streams tonight,
bright. There is a threat of precipitation in the air, and nothing will dampen the enthusiasm for this one. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day.
I got sniped in the ass. I just want to take pictures and get money.
Stadium buzzing,
cold
kickoff
and
team
raining
on the
today's game.
field, and we are ready to get this thing started.
And boys, cool. Me, I'm.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return.
Look,
And here's
Orenthal
the guy they
Simpson.
want to feed, this senior running back. Last time out, scored a touchdown just under 100 yards in their victory.
Yeah, I forgot Grant came here. It's payback.
But I thought Isaac has to get up like
No.
Hand off from the
Come here,
shotgun.
Orenthal.
Hey, put the brakes on it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chalk here on second down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Find some space enough to get 5 to the 22.
Ajax already left. Dang.
Boo. All right, bro.
All right.
Have a good night, dog. Love you.
Love you, brother.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab on the left side. Hits the crease.
All right, so this is what this type of game is going to be today, huh?
Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
And they talked about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call. And kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
And here comes a guy they are really excited about, Craig Dandridge. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack. And it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'll need a bunch on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Burrowing for yardage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. And he did not make it.
Damn,
the
this
defense
defense is
standing
pissing me
tall
off,
against the run. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early...
Like, come the fuck on. Just block. Wanna be a baller, shot caller.
left for them to spend. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass.
Get him. Damn it.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Second and long here. Off play action.
Knockout.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him in a.
Oh, picked off. Go to the crib. Please go to the crib.
Take it back. The 40. The 30. He's at the 10. No one's gonna get him. Touchdown. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn. You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays.
The defense can just do as much as they can. The offense is just hit a fucking... No.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, running back gets the give.
Blocks. He's gone.
He's past the marker. Maybe some room here.
What route are you taking to go get him?
And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Long way to go on 2nd down. Jones wants to throw it. It's complete on the right side. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out. Working that left side now. Breaks a tackle, and he might go across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line.
Why can't I make subs?
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Wants to throw one first. Quickly to the tight end. Nice move there. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. This time they'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun. Wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Hold it, finds his man on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it cost the defense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just a misfire there.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Gives it to the back on the draw. At midfield, he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Send some fucking heat.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Flying down the left side.
Oh my God, my defense
into
getting
the
fucking
end zone for a touchdown. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the ground game. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Jones to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. That's caught. It's Larson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. First play of the period, first down here. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Baker. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And these are the plays that defenses talk about, man. These are the ones that get you in those situations where you can win. You've given up some yards on this drive. But it doesn't matter. When you play great job on second down and force the passing situation, now, man, you get that dime package ready. You get that pass.
Gonna take a shot. That's inside
And then he does that.
And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it first and goal from the 10. Oh, he got loose. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Might as well run him again. All over him immediately.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up. And now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Snapped it, and he has to have it.
Thank you.
And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
Man, you got to love the effort. That will wear off on every single player on his team. Fourth down, it's not an option. I'm going to get in there. He scrambles around, he buys time, and lays out. Great effort by the QB to get in for 6.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Line getting set on second down.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
On play action.
Good knockout.
Good coverage to knock that pass away.
As a defender, you always want the interception. You want the big play. But I love it when guys go, and you could tell they're trying to bat the football down. They see it in the air. They know they can't catch it, know they can't make a play, but they make sure the receiver can as well. Nice play.
Finds a tight end. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Good knockout.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it. Complete downfield.
Motherfuckers are getting fried.
Touchdown.
This is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking, going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
And the extra point is good. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Jones wants to throw it. Going to try to get it himself.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I look at the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Now on first down from the 30. Fresh center downs going to the air. Picked off. What a way to set him up. Even with minimal gain on the return, they are working with a short field from the 36. This offense has it with really good field position.
This shit nasty.
From the gun, running back on the move. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Straight ahead, it's Baker. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Jones to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's DeMarco. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught. Works it ahead for 6 yards on the play. That'll be enough for the first down, and it also takes us to the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. It's dropped after taking the hit.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Dumps it to the back. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Trying to take it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd and long right here. Keeps it himself. Fighting off the defender. Tough, hard-nosed running and equally tough tackling, and it'll bring up a 4th and 2. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Punt is in the air. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Jones wants to throw it.
You're
Can't
pissing
hold
me
on
off.
in the face of the
Let the
contact.
fucking play sit here
Got to
and
give the
develop
defense a lot of
bit.
credit,
That'd
man,
be
because they've
fucking
come into this hostile
amazing, bro.
environment and they've quieted the
Have you
crowd
ever
down
thought
with some of
about
the
that?
plays
Have you ever
they're
thought
making.
about
They've
what
got a
it's
nice
like
lead right here, and they're making it
to
hard for
let
this
the play
quarterback to go to
develop?
work.
Selling the fake. Good job just to
We're
get
going
rid of
to
that one.
fucking get blown
Every
the hell out.
quarterback in football at every level will see ghosts. If you hit him, if you make him uncomfortable and he knows you're coming time after time again, good things don't happen usually at the quarterback spot.
Right through the wicket.
God,
He
this
just
offense
flat
is god
dropped it on the
awful, bro.
crosser, and it'll be fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
We're gonna
This
fuck
will be the
around and
second
die
time
by
they've had to
30
kick it
in the
away.
goddamn ball game.
And the punt will hit at the one just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Wants to throw one first. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Fresh set of downs going up top. They're all over it. Catch inside the 30 and still running. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
Dog. I can't make this shit
One
up.
snap coming before they head to the locker room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We start with Tulane taking on the number 22 team, the Pitt Panthers. And it's the home team in one of those old school fight in a phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Bringing it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll send the back in motion. Jones to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
And it's just a pick your poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody...
And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him. And he tackles him for no gain.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
If I get
and here comes the punt team. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Here comes the offense back onto the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. At the 35, he's got room. Oh, look out on the right. The 20. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, chat, we'll stream again sometime. All right.